Good evening, Namaskaram. I'm sure all of us are doing fine and living up to the trying times imposed upon us due to the pandemic of COVID 19 ravaging through the globe. Well, as promised, I, Chandrasekhar Chopra, am back with the second part of the presentation. This presentation is titled From Epidemic to Pandemic Outlook for the Entire World. Focus Europe. In the first presentation, I have brought out the salient aspects of Vedic mundane astrology with the help of which we are able to decipher the symbolism and patterns of astrological combinations occurring in the zodiac during certain celestial events of note and also during regular monthly occurrences such as new moon. Thereafter, we had discussed some important celestial events that occurred in the year 2019 and to which the country of China was witness in a chronological sequential manner. The charts constructed for each of those events was analyzed and a symbolic pattern was uncovered which pointed to the spread of an unknown disease in the public. It was discussed how the heavens revealed all the pointers which showed how the seeds of a pending epidemic was encapsulated in the sign Sagittarius over a period of time in a step-by-step manner. Finally, the three events in December 2019, the 16th December solar ingress in the sign Sagittarius, the 25th December 6th planet conjunction in the sign Sagittarius, and the 26th December solar eclipse in the sign Sagittarius crystallized all the factors and the epidemic burst open onto the city of Wuhan in China. Astrological indications for Wuhan becoming the epidemic center was also brought out. Finally, I had left the presentation number 1 on two notes. I had mentioned the role of the event number 3, the 11th November 2019 Mercury transit, which I had said was a celestial event holding the clues to the spread of epidemic to other parts of the world and leading up to the situation to the pandemic. Secondly, I had also shown how the symbolism captured in the sign Sagittarius, which showed something to do with the animal, that is a mammal, and the human beings, pointed to the fact that the virus could have transferred to the human beings through some mammal, as also suspected by the scientific community. I had also mentioned that amongst all the animals so far under scrutiny of the medical world are the mammals such as bats, pangolin, and also the mink. With this background, let's proceed to understand how Vedic astrology, through its interpretation of the unique symbolism of astrological combinations, can actually explain the spread of the pandemic of COVID-19 across the globe and making it a global pandemic as we see it today. Our first slide will focus on the 11th November 2019 rare Mercury transit and its role into spread of the epidemic from China to other parts of the world. This is the map showing the countries that witnessed the rare Mercury transit on 11th November 2019. What is so special about this transit? In this rare transit of Mercury, the planet passes directly in front of the Sun and is visible through telescopes, of course with sun filters, as a small black dot crossing the Sun's face. The timing is tied to not only the interplay of the orbital periods of the two planets but also the relative tilt of the two orbits. This very special transit of Mercury was visible across Europe, North and South America, West Asia and Africa. This rare transit happened in the sign Libra on 11th November 2019. Around the same time when Mercury transit happened all over the globe, a strange infection was brewing up in Wuhan, that is in the month of November. Unofficial reports placed the first case of a strange disease reported around 17 November 2019 in Wuhan, China. Now, planet Mercury signifies travel, transportation and business market. The sign Libra where the transit happened is an airy and movable sign. It therefore denotes movement from one place to another. Therefore, planet Mercury stood for travelers and people moving from one part of the world to another. The planet Mercury was part of 6-planet conjunction that took place from 25th to 27th December 2019. It was also part of the 26th December 2019 solar eclipse in Sagittarius and also part of the group of 4 planets in Sagittarius which were placed in the nakshatra Mula in above two events. We all remember the nakshatra Mula is ruled by Ketu, the chief significator of an epidemic. Sagittarius is primarily the sign strongly featured in the COVID-19 outbreak in Wuhan in China. Countries where the transit was predominantly visible either in the first house or the 6th or 7th house or the 8th house are the countries to subsequently suffer heavy infections of the virus brought from Wuhan in China by travelers. Remember, the 1st, 6th, 7th and 8th house are the primary houses identified by epidemics as mentioned in our first slide. Also, these were the countries which suffered more economic effects than the countries where the transit was not visible. Actually, the world can be divided into two parts. This part that you can see in the dark blue is the part which has not witnessed the rare transit of Mercury. However, all the countries over here, that is in the Asia Pacific region, were witness to some of the three eclipses that were discussed in the previous presentation in context of the outbreak of epidemic in China. Of course, only a few of the countries in the immediate vicinity of China witnessed all the three events. All of the rest of the countries were witness to either two or none of these events. The spread of the epidemic in this part of the world, which is actually more near to China, has not been that early or that severe. The virus actually spread to the other block of countries. It is the countries that were witness to the rare transit of Mercury on 11th November 2019 that has seen rapid spread of the coronavirus from China onto these countries. Finally, the role of Mercury is further crystallized by the impact of the pandemic, which has ruined the financial markets, business, trade, and economy of several countries in the world, including USA. The fact that the transit happened in the nakshatra Vishakha, ruled by Jupiter, strengthens its impact on revenue finance. Moon at the point of transit was in Bharani, a dreadful constellation. This denotes the deaths in public and fear of the same all across. This is in brief about the role of Mercury transit in the making of a pandemic COVID-19. Let's now discuss the astrological mundane charts for some of the countries where the spread of the disease was rapid and significant. Europe was the first continent to have got affected in a big manner by the spread of coronavirus brought to its shore by travelers coming from Wuhan and subsequently by inter-country travel across Europe. Let's discuss the case of spread of COVID-19 to some of the major European countries. As already brought out, there was a different impact of Mercury transit on the countries with respect to the position of the sign Libra. That is a sign where the transit happened in the charts of the countries at the time of maximum transit, which is astrologically taken as the exact conjunction of planet Sun and the planet Mercury. For Europe, following three categories of countries are identified as per the transit in the charts of the countries. The first group is the countries which witness the transit on the 7th house. These are Italy, France and Germany. These countries have high rates of infection and death rates per million population. However, Germany is one country which has very less death rate. The second group is the countries which witness the transit in the 8th house. 8th house, as we know, is a house related to deaths. These countries are the Spain and the United Kingdom. These countries have highest rates of infection and deaths per million population. Then the third block is the countries which witness the transit in the 6th and the 5th house. These are the Turkey and Iran, which witness the transit in the 6th house, and Russia, which witness in the 5th house. Turkey and Iran have high death rates. Russia has the least death rate among all European countries because house number 5th is nowhere related to high death rates. Italy, as we know, was the first country to record major impact of COVID-19 spread outside China. At the time of the event of Mercury transit, Aries was ascending over Italy and the transit happened in the sign Libra placed in the 7th house, directly aspecting the ascendant or the house number 1 related to public matters. The symbolism is as mentioned over here. The Mercury transit in the 7th opposite the ascendant along with Mars, which is the lord of epidemics, clearly indicates an impending epidemic brought in by travelers. Second symbolism is that the ascendant and the moon are placed in Bharani nakshatra. We all know that Bharani is a very dreaded nakshatra. In Hindu constellation astrology, Bharani nakshatra is described as a cruel and feared nakshatra with Yama, the god of death, as its presiding deity. In this slide, we will briefly discuss the indications for Italy for the three Sagittarius specific events that happened in December 2019. As we can see, there were astrological combinations indicative of an epidemic kind of event in the country in future. The new moon chart of 24 January 2020 indicate by the clear involvement of the planet Mercury with 6th Lord Saturn that travelers will bring the disease to Italy. The first case was reported on 31st January in Chinese couple directly coming from Wuhan on 23rd January. Subsequently, Lombardy province reported an outbreak. On 21st February, there were 20 cases with 1 death. By February 29, the number of cases had risen to 1,128 with 29 deaths. This is the chart for the new moon on 23rd February 2020. Astrological symbolism clearly indicates the spread of disease in the public. As we can see, the ascending nakshatra Ashlesha is a Rakshasa Guna predominant nakshatra ruled by Mercury. The third pada of the nakshatra is ruled by Saturn, which represents old age, diseases and deaths. The predominant impact of Mercury on the ascendant and also on the new moon indicates epidemic brought out by travelers. The sun and the moon placed in the 8th house also indicates the helplessness of the government. The ascending nakshatra Mrigasira is ruled by Mars, the lord of the sixth, which represent diseases and is placed in the 8th house. This is clear indication for epidemics. The ascendant lord Mercury, which indicates traveler, placed in the 9th house, which relates to fortune, in nakshatra Satabisha ruled by Rahu, which represents unknown diseases. This clearly shows that the country's fortune will be getting seriously affected due to epidemic brought out by travelers to the country. March has been a tough month for Italy with daily deaths on several days in the range of 700 to 800 citizens. By March end, there were more than 1,05,000 patients and 12,400 deaths. By the time of the next moon on 23rd April 2020, Italy had around 1,90,000 cases and about 25,500 deaths. In this slide, we will be discussing three charts. The first is the Aries solar ingress chart for 13th April 2020. This chart indicates that the country's economy will be in deep trouble, shrinking by about 5% or more. There will be heavy casualties. However, the government will take strong and suitable measures and the economy will start to improve post-June. The second chart, which will be the 23rd April new moon chart. In this, the ascendant nakshatra Satabisha ruled by Rahu and the new moon in Ashwini ruled by Ketu takes prominence. This indicates that the country will suffer an epidemic where the people will be occupying the hospitals in large number. The epidemic continues, but the signs of slowing down will, however, emerge by April end and early May. The third chart which is discussed is the new moon chart for 22nd May 2020. Here the ascendant lord Venus is placed in the 8th house and the 12th lord Mercury is placed along with the moon, which represent public. May will have a significant number of people in hospitals and number of deaths will continue to rise. Italy, however, will pass its peak by April end 2020. Coming to the spread of pandemic in countries such as Germany and France, we find that the charts for France and Germany are similar to Italy with minor differences in the degree of ascendant and planets. Results are also almost similar with minor differences. Germany and France have similar case numbers. Italy and France has almost similar death rates. Germany has considerably less death rates. Please see the differences in the major chart of the 6th planet conjunction on 25th December 2019. The spread of pandemic in UK has been quite significant. Let's discuss some charts. First of all, let's note that the transit of Mercury on 11th November took place in the significant 8th house, indicating full-blown epidemics and large number of deaths. This is for UK. The charts of 6th planet conjunction on 25th December is in Aquarius ascendant and Satabisha nakshatra ruled by Rahu, indicating possibility of unknown diseases afflicting the public. This chart is also very clear about epidemics taking place with a large impact on UK. In the new moon chart for the 26th December 2019, the 6th planet conjunction was placed in the 2nd house, indicating among other things big impact on the economy of the nation. Now let's discuss the chart for the new moon on 23rd February 2020. Ascending nakshatra was Aslesha, which is a dreaded constellation ruled by Mercury, indicating spread of diseases by travelers. Rahu in the 12th and moon with Mercury in the 8th further confirmed the impending epidemic. There were only 13 COVID-19 positive cases in UK on 24th February 2020. By 14th March, the cases had risen beyond 1000. Thereafter, rapid rise of cases was witnessed. By 22nd March, the total number of cases was 5,683 with 281 deaths. UK was indeed in the grip of the pandemic. Also noteworthy is the presence of both the significators of the ruling head, the Sun and the Ascendant, Lord Moon, in the 8th house. They are placed in Satabisha nakshatra ruled by Rahu. On 25th March, it was announced that Prince Charles of UK had tested positive for COVID-19. Subsequently, on 27th March, it was announced that Prime Minister Boris Johnson has also tested positive for the disease. This is primarily because of the Sun and the Moon present in the nakshatra Satabisha. Next is the chart for new moon on 24th March 2020. As is visible, the country is now in the strong grip of Kalsarpa dosha across the ascendant and the 7th house. Ketu, the Karka for epidemics, aspecting the ascendant strongly. The 8th lord Saturn, which indicates deaths and diseases, strongly occupies the 8th house. The country was in serious grip of the pandemic now. All through March and mid-April, many thousand cases were daily added to the tally of infected patients with COVID-19. By mid-April, the number of infected were almost more than 93,000 and the deaths were almost 12,800. The first is the new moon chart for 23rd April 2020. Here the ascendant is Capricorn. As we can see, the hospitals, that is the 12th lord Jupiter, and public health remains in the focus in the ascendant. The Ketu occupies the 12th house, which indicates large number of people continue to be under hospital care due to the ongoing pandemic. However, the ascendant Lord Saturn in the ascendant renders the chart strong, and the actions of the government will help the state of affairs and the economy of the nation will improve to a certain extent. Next is the chart for new moon on 22nd May 2020. Here the ascendant lord occupies the 8th along with the 12th lord Mercury. Focus of the country remains on COVID-19 and large number of cases continue in the country. Economy remains seriously impacted. Senior government functionaries may face the brunt of the onslaught of the pandemic. By 15th May, there were nearly 250,000 cases and about 34,000 deaths in the UK. Finally, we have discussed the chart for the coming month, that is the new moon on 21st June 2020. Here we can see the ascendant is Cancer and the 8th lord Saturn is aspecting the ascendant powerfully along with the 6th lord Jupiter. This is indicative of continued rampage of COVID-19 in terms of infection and diseases. Astrological story of pandemic in Spain is quite similar to UK. So has been the impact. Just like UK, the transit of Mercury on 11th November took place in the significant 8th house, indicating a full-blown epidemic and large number of deaths. The charts for the 6th planet conjunction on 25th December, the new moon chart for 26th December 2019, and all the astrological charts for Spain are same as that of the UK. Minute differences in degrees do exist, but overall charts are similar. The impact of the pandemic is also almost the same. The first reported case was on 31st January 2019. By March first week, there were around 1000 cases. A comparative of UK and Spain figures for COVID-19 is very interesting. Let us examine how some of the countries in the eastern part of Europe have fared with respect to COVID-19 pandemic. Countries are listed vis-a-vis the house where the transit of Mercury took place on 11 November 2019. For the countries bordering Asia on the east, we can see that most of them have high rates of infection, as is the case with Russia, Belarus, and even Moldova. But the rates of death per million population is very less, in 2 digits only. Fatality percentage is also very less. For countries little west but still on the eastern part of Europe, the rates of infection is also very less and the death rate is also less, in 2 digits only. Fatality percentage, however, is slightly higher. These countries have mostly witnessed the Mercury transit in the 6th or the 7th house. Greece is one country which has done exceptionally well in keeping the rates of infection as well as death rates significantly low. Let's examine the case for Greece. The 11th November Mercury transit for Greece happened in the 7th house. However, the ascending nakshatra was Kritika and not Bharani, as was the case with Italy. Therefore, the situation in Greece was entirely different than that from Italy. Coming to the new moon chart for 23rd February 2020, we can see that the ascendant is Leo and the ascendant Lord Sun is placed in the 7th house, aspecting the ascendant strongly. As such, it indicates that the government will take strong action to control the situation. First case reported in Greece was on 26 February 2020. By 13th March, as cases rose to 190, all the bars, cafes, malls, shopping centers, etc. were ordered shut down by the government. 22nd March, a strict order was passed asking the people to move out only in case of emergency and the country was in lockdown. For the new moon charts on 24th March, we can see that the ascendant is Gemini occupied by Rahu. As such, the cases are bound to increase. By April end, there were 2600 cases. For the new moon chart for 23rd April, we can see that the ascendant is Pisces and there is no involvement of the 8th house or the 12th house in the chart. As such, the chart is clear. As indicated by the astrological charts of Greece, the country has been able to ensure strict measures and as such has been able to control the spread of pandemic significantly. Coming further west towards Central Europe, we find that the countries of Austria, Croatia, Albania have witnessed the transit in the 7th house, while Sweden has witnessed the same in the 6th house. Rates of infection per million population is less, for most it is less than 1000. Death rate too is in 2 digits only. Sweden, however, has witnessed high rates of infection and death rates, but overall numbers are moderate. Moving towards central part of Europe, from top to lower part of the continent, we find that the countries of Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, Italy, etc. have witnessed the transit in the 7th house. Rates of infection is high, more than 2000 per million population. Death rates is also very high in 3 digits. Finally, the countries on the western part of the Europe such as UK, Ireland, Spain and Portugal have witnessed the transit in the 8th house. The number of infection is very high, rate of infection is very high, around 5000 per million. Death rate is also high in 3 digits. Fatality percentage is also significantly higher. As discussed overleaf, there is a clear perceptible increase in the impact of COVID-19 pandemic as we move from east to west across the European subcontinent. If we carefully examine the line demarcating between the countries that have witnessed the transit of Mercury on 11th November 2019 and those that have not, some very interesting information is revealed. Countries that have not witnessed the transit, that is the Central Asian countries, have least impact of the pandemic. The story is very different on the west side of this line, where the countries of Europe lies. Countries exactly on the demarcating line also have witnessed high rates of infection. Such countries include Russia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Afghanistan and Pakistan. Iran, which is slightly west of this line, has also suffered heavily from the impact of COVID-19 pandemic. Finally, let us have a look at all the countries of Europe having infection rates of 3000 per million or more. That is the most affected countries as on 12 June 2020. The countries of Russia, Belarus and Iceland have witnessed the transit in 5th house. Rate of infection is very high, but rate of death is low in 2-digit figure. Fatality rate is also very less. As we know, 5th house has no relation to 8th house, ascendant or the 12th house. As such, death rates are very less. One more thing is very clear from the case of Russia. It has registered large cases of infection. Already more than 500,000 cases are there. But the infection is largely limited to 3 or 4 areas. That is Moscow, Moscow Oblast and St. Petersburg. It is noteworthy that all these areas are towards the side of Russia that witnessed the transit. The part of Russia that did not witness the transit has seen less number of cases, as is clear from this table. Coming to Sweden, the Mercury transit was witnessed in the 6th house, and we find that the rate of infection as well as the death rate is quite high. Next are the countries of Switzerland, Italy and Belgium. All have witnessed the transit of Mercury in the 7th house. Their rates of infection are quite high and the rates of death per million population as well as fatality percentage is also very high. In fact, Belgium with 832 deaths per million population has the highest death rate for any European country. 7th house, directly opposite ascendant, clearly impacts the public heavily. Countries of Ireland, Spain, UK witnessed the transit in the 8th house. They have recorded high number of cases. For Spain and UK, it is nearly 300,000. The rate of infection, death rate and fatality percentage is also very high. UK has the highest number of deaths. 8th house, as we know, is the house of deaths and epidemics. In this slide, I have charted out the main factors leading to the spread of the pandemic in the European countries. Have tried to look ahead with the new moon charts for the future months and have sum up salient points as per the symbolism existing in the charts. Considering all the factors, that is the 11th November chart, the 25th December chart and the new moon chart for 26th December 2019 and also the future month chart for 23rd April, 31st June, 20th July and 19th August, following picture we can derive for coming months for Spain. There could be approximately 3,50,000 infections and about 35,000 to 40,000 deaths. The rate of infection and rate of death will reduce and then climb again. Second wave is possible. If not checked, it will be very bad. Trade and tourism will function from June onwards. July, August will be good. Proactive steps by government will help the economy. Support from neighbors as well as new issues with them might surface. September will usher relief and financial gains. Similarly, going for Italy, reading through all the astrological charts that we have discussed over here as well as the charts for future months, the following picture emerges. There could be about 3 lakh infections and around 43,000 deaths. The rates of infection as well as the rate of death will fluctuate. Hospitalization will continue, but rate of death will reduce. Economy will kickstart. Situation will continue through June and July. Thereafter, we will see much required improvement. Government may be under pressure. Economy will take a major hit on many fronts, but improvement will be visible from June. July, August onward improved the situation greatly. Now let's see what the charts or the future holds for UK. Again, UK will suffer around 3,50,000 infections and about 45,000 deaths. May and June pandemic will continue its onslaught. Economy and labor issues will take center stage. July onwards, the economy will start opening up. Trade issues with allies will become important. All the figures that I am mentioning over here, these are figure likely up to July, August 2020. Coming to Russia, the situation is somewhat different. The cases could be as high as 5 lakhs. However, the deaths will be very less, that is around 10,000. We have noted already that the major houses involved in chart for Russia is the fifth house, which is nowhere linked to death. Therefore, consequently, the deaths are very less. However, the year is difficult for Russia. Economy will struggle. The country will emerge stronger later on. Government will take some exemplary decisions. Ultimately, there will be gains on many international fronts for Russia. Coming to France, the country might suffer as high as 250,000 infections and about 35,000 to 40,000 deaths. May and June pandemic will continue its onslaught. Economy and labor issues will take center stage. July onwards, the economy will start opening up. Trade issues with allies will become very important. Finally, for Germany, the infections could be limited to around 200,000 and the deaths will be also quite less, around 11,000. The rate of infection and rate of disease will fluctuate. Hospitalization will continue but rate of disease will reduce further. Economy will kickstart quite soon. Situation will continue through June. However, July will see much needed improvement. Government may be under pressure. Economy will take a major hit on many fronts, but the country will start showing signs of improvement from July, August onwards. What is the broad outlook for Europe from this point onwards? As can be seen, the charts from most of the countries of Europe have shown that the impact of COVID-19 pandemic is on the wane from June, July onwards. Actually, COVID-19 pandemic is under control in most countries of Europe. Three planets, Venus, Saturn and Jupiter, are at this point of time retrograde. Venus is going to be direct on June 25th and Saturn and Jupiter are going to be direct from September 2020. The world is going to see a change from September onwards. It appears the COVID-19 pandemic will slowly filter down by the months of August-September 2020 in most countries of Europe. A fresh outbreak of COVID-19 is always possible and the world needs to be prepared for any such eventuality. A new strain of virus can also start a fresh round of infections and it can happen in any part of the world. Post July 2020 and especially around September 2020, the periods are sensitive for any such happening. The world will actually have to learn with the new norms for quite some time. World also needs to be guarded against any new form of the virus that can again start another round of infections. The 5th June 2020 penumbral lunar eclipse is visible across entire Europe. For UK, it is visible in the 12th house with the ascending nakshatra being Mula. For Italy, the eclipse is in the ascendant with Rahu in the 8th house. The 21st June 2020 annular solar eclipse is not visible in most parts of Europe. However, Eastern Europe, Russia and Italy do witness the event for a small duration. For UK, extra caution is needed with the slowing pandemic. Infections can come back if requisite steps are not followed. UK needs to be careful on the issues of importance with European nations as the things can go pretty bad. Economic issues will also arise. Disturbances of a different sort can take place. For Spain, Italy, Germany, France, Sweden and Russia, the need to be on guard for some time is always there. Too much relaxation too fast can alter the situation. Economic issues of a different nature can come up in a difficult way. Public unrest, demonstration, disputes between countries, etc. can take place and they cannot be ruled out. Well, friends, this is the end of my presentation. In the last, I just want to say that the science of astrology has clearly established the role of eclipses in first creating the epidemic and then in transferring the epidemic from one place to the entire world. That is the role played by transit of Mercury. We have seen that the charts of the various countries did indicate serious issues with regards to an issue such as an epidemic and the spread of disease and deaths wherever the countries face such situations in actual. The science of astrology, by the way it deciphers the symbols present in the sky, it reads through the eclipses and the transits and presents a picture which world can translate into understanding of the forthcoming events, is clearly presented out in the slide. My next and last presentation to be uploaded in a couple of days will focus on other countries of the world including India. Thanks. Namaskaram.